Hi, I'm Dr. Claudia Kim, cosmetic surgeon here at New Look New Life. Today we're talking about Asclera, which is one of the most effective and really simple treatments for spider veins and small reticular veins on the legs. So if you've ever felt self-conscious about those fine red or blue veins that appear on the thighs, the calves, and the ankles, Asclera can really help to smooth and clear the skin with minimal downtime and really reliable results. So what is Asclera? Asclera is an FDA-approved medication called polidocanol used in sclerotherapy, and it's a treatment that closes unwanted surface veins. It works by irritating the inner lining of the vein, which causes the walls of the vein to collapse or close and seal, and the body will naturally reabsorb the vein over time, and this will redirect the blood flow into healthier veins. The result is clearer, smoother, and more uniform looking legs. What types of veins does it treat? So Asclera is ideal for spider veins, which are like the tiny red, purple, or blue vessels, which is often cosmetic but can be visible, especially if you are fair-skinned. Or Asclera is great for reticular veins, and these veins are slightly larger blue or green veins. They're about 1 to 3 millimeters in diameter, and they're common behind the knees and along the outer thigh area. Asclera is not for the large varicose veins. These veins will require ultrasound-guided or more invasive surgical approaches. So how does Asclera work? Sclerotherapy with Asclera is a quick in-office treatment. Usually takes about 15 to 30 minutes depending on how many veins you have. And during the treatment, we'll clean the skin with alcohol, and we're using very fine needles to actually inject tiny amounts of the Asclera directly into the targeted veins. And the medication causes the vein to collapse and seal, and the treated veins will gradually fade over several weeks. There is minimal discomfort during the treatment, and most patients describe these slight pinches from the injections from the needles going into the veins. One of the biggest advantages of the Asclera is the minimal downtime. After the treatment, you do have to wear compression stockings or compression socks for about 2 to 3 days. Normal walking and ambulation is encouraged immediately after the treatment, but you do have to avoid any heavy exercise for about 3 to 5 days. You also have to avoid sun exposure and hot baths or steam rooms for about 1 week, and do avoid long flights or prolonged sitting for about 1 to 2 weeks. And most patients return to work or their daily life the same day. And for the results, the treated veins will begin to fade within the first 1 to 3 weeks, with the full result about 6 to 8 weeks. And depending on the number and the size of the veins, many patients will need 1 to 2 sessions, and more extensive networks or branches may require 3 to 4 sessions. Results are long-lasting. Once the vein seals and fades, it usually doesn't return. However, new veins can develop with age, pregnancy, genetics, or occupational hazards. What are the risks and side effects? Asclera is generally very safe, but temporary side effects can include mild redness, bruising, tenderness, temporary hyperpigmentation, matting, where like tiny new vessels in the area are visible, rare allergic reactions, or very rare venous inflammation or clotting in the deeper vein system. So choosing an experienced injector really does reduce these risks significantly. Who is a good candidate? You're really a good candidate if you have these visible spider veins or reticular veins, you want clearer, more youthful looking legs, and you prefer a quick non-surgical treatment, or you don't have any uncontrolled circulation issues or clotting disorders, and you're not pregnant or breastfeeding. A consultation ensures the veins are cosmetic and not a sign of deeper venous insufficiency, which may need further workup. Asclera is one of the most elegant and effective ways to rejuvenate the leg, restore confidence in shorts, skirts, and swimsuits, and to achieve that beautifully even skin tone, all with little downtime. So if you've ever thought about treating your spider veins, this might be the simplest and most transformative step towards feeling great in your own skin again. Thanks for watching. If you like these educational videos, give me a like and follow. And remember, beauty is personal, but confidence is powerful.